Alright, well, I'm gonna go out. Wait, did I change my tires? Yes, I did. Okay. Whew. Don't want to go back out there on my mediums.
Of fuel
left. Really hope I don't have a power failure while we're driving. Hope nobody's leaving the pit, because I took out a lot of fuel. Everybody's out on the track. Shit! Oh, crap.
Just 30 seconds left in the session.
Alright, welcome to the video. This is the first race of the Tracing Point BY League with myself, Bullet Gaming, and my teammate CallsignYeti. I was waiting for him to say it, but I guess he's a little shy.
No, everything kind of played out. I thought you like lost
or
something.
Like, yeah. I just went dead silent waiting for you to fill in the gap. But we're not even going to bother to redo that intro because that was gold. It was absolutely gold. So, yeah, it's pretty much how this this league is going to go. We're just flying by the seat of our pants, just having fun. Nothing scripted, except when I crash out on the first corner. That's completely scripted and not my fault at all. Just in case it happens, and if it doesn't, then that was all part of the plan. But yeah, so now we're oh, they changed my setup. It's back to balanced. and I can somehow edit my
What?
thing.
What?
I'm just going back to
Did you-
the exact settings that I had. I'm not going to change anything. It would not be fair.
What's the point of Park Fermate then?
Yeah.
Oh, alright. I guess I'll take advantage of that.
So yeah, everybody's getting a peek into what my setup is. Oh, I should have just loaded my car setup. What the hell? I went and did every setting individually. It's a quick little cheat to see what your tire wear will be for your last thing. I just added a stint and changed it so I could see what the wear would be for the amount of laps that I was going to do on it, and then just revert it back. It'll make sense if you watch the video, Yeti. Right now, my explanation leaves a lot to be desired, but yeah. I've got my strategy and my setup. You'll have to take my word for it, but my setup is exactly the same as it was in qualifying. Because I think I showed my setup during qualifying. I can't remember because I loaded it up, but I don't know if I actually went through every setting. But I loaded my setup from my save and put my wings at 4.6. So yeah, everything is identical.
What lap are you guys coming in? Well, you're coming in.
9.
9? Alright. That gives me enough advantage on that.
Yeah. Well, even still, I'm in the second car, so you have pit priority. Or I guess it goes by who's in first, or who's ahead. I don't know.
I'm on entirely different pit strategy. It's still custom, so I'll just
Oh, right. Oh, yeah, shit, and you can use a different tire compound. Fuck.
Yep.
Yeah. Dang it. Oh, you going medium to hard?
No, I'm going medium, soft.
Ah.
I've almost never used the hard compounds in races.
Yeah, I forgot when I did my career with the Racing Point. The car felt skittish on the hards. Damn it. And that was the whole point of me doing that career, was to see what the bloody car did with setups and shit. And then I completely... Well, I can switch to the soft medium, but it's going to be asking a lot out of my soft tires. 73% if I do 11 laps on this tire.
Jesus.
And compared to only 62 on this strategy. I think it's 62% for the softs and 50 for the hards. So yeah, I'm gonna stick with this, and then hopefully I don't have to get all sweaty.
It's interesting. It's only a 4-second difference with a 2-stop to 1-stop for me. So
Oh wow.
yeah, I'm gonna go with the more aggressive tire setup because I fucking sucked in qualifying.
Yeah. Oh, do you still get that 5-place penalty? Are you sitting 18th or 13th?
God, don't. Well, that just hurt me. Thanks, Bull.
Yeah. Well, it does help if like with your strategy, like if you're on the fence about one thing. But yeah, it would have been a rude awakening, when you lined up and instead of 13th you're 18th. So just thank me for letting you know up beforehand. I'm trying to spin it any way I can so that I don't look like a dick. But my race time is 42 minutes and 8 seconds. That's my predicted race time.
That's what my time would be if I went hards to mediums, but it's 42:12 if I go medium south. So
Oh yeah.
I'm going medium south.
And pretty much
That's
guarantee
pretty
that there's going to be a safety car. That there will be a safety car to help you and burn me. I just know it.
I hope so.
Thanks.
First it pulled up says into the grid. If I was up there, I'd be like, oh, hey.
Yeah. Like the perfect line would have been, you know, sometimes you go fishing, you catch a boot.
Yeah,
I'm ready to, yeah, me too. I'm gonna click start.
Okay, our system checks are good. We need to stay in formation and start bringing the car up to temperature, please. Get some load into the tyres and work the brakes. We want them nice and warm by the end of the lap.
I tried to pull away and like use as many gears as I possibly could to prevent wheel spin, but I still put a percentage on each of my rear tires.
I know.
You know, watch me like a dumbass trying to warm my tires and end up crashing and getting put back in the formation. Like I'm trying to take like wide turns so I can heat the tires without doing the swerving thing, because I always get too aggressive with the swerving and end up Grosjeaning it into the wall like he did at Baku. Ericsson did it. Ericsson hit me. Holy shit, I just realized I've got the field really bunched together. I'm going super slow. Alright. And AI takes over. Oh yeah, I forgot to add, we're doing a 50% race. This is for the viewers, and full complement, 22 races, and that's it. Oh, and we don't get our personalized numbers. I'm in 18, Yeti's in 11. Unfortunately, we don't get our own numbers.
I'm parked all crooked on my starting. Oh no, now I teleported. It's on straight. Okay.
One thing I've learned is on the formation lap, you can turn on overtake, and then whatever percentage you use during the warm-up lap or the formation lap, they give it back to you at the start, and you start the race already in overtake.
Oh, cool.
I've noticed I've been able to get some good jumps on the AI by doing that.
That's a decent start. Good job.
Oh, I really hope Vettel and Hamilton start battling. Okay, I got a little greedy on the 11-12 chicane there. A little bit of a wake-up call.
Great work. That's a new fastest lap of the race.
It's too bad I didn't drive a lot of the 2019 Mercedes. I just basically stuck with the McLaren. Would have been a lot of help for this career, or for this league.
We've got a lot of spare energy. Use your overtake button.
Did you see that video I did on the engine sounds?
Yeah, I did.
It got over 460 views.
Oh, really?
That's the highest viewed video I've ever had.
That's awesome.
It was, I checked the analytics, and it was, it came up in a lot of searches for engine noise, or engine sounds. Like 75% of the views came from that search engine.
Oh, wow.
Like, it only has 8 likes, but I don't care. It's like 460 views. And any of you guys watching this right now, go take a look. Although you're already hearing the Mercedes sound in this video, but help a brother out. And if you're watching my video, go watch Yeti's perspective. And if you're watching his, watch mine. A little cross promotion there. Shameless promotion from on your channel.
Fuck you, Williams. I mean, that was on me, but whatever. Fuck him still.
Was it the other Canadian, or was it George?
Here's George.
Uh,
I'm just getting aggressive now because it's just a train and can't get anything done, so.
yeah. And he also cost you 5 positions in practice. Cost me a front wing too, so give him hell.
It just costed me a win.
Yeah.
seconds. They're on old softs. Their tyres are 4 laps old. The time last lap was a 1 minute 28.5.
I was just asking Jeff about Vettel, and he gave me nothing about how many stops he thinks he's doing. I guess they don't do that in league, just in career. When did you say your scheduled pit was?
13.
Okay. I might be able to push mine a little bit longer, but I don't think I'll be able to do 4 extra laps.
Tier 2 is usually in the car scoring points at the moment, so.
Alright. I just don't want to come in on the same lap if you're desperate on your tires or something.
Nah, I'm way down in 20s, you're fine.
Okay.
Tire condition is still looking good.
Well, thank you, Jeff. Just as I'm starting to worry about my tires, he says, tire condition is still looking good. Because, like, my window opens in... Oh.
Virtual safety car, virtual safety car. Reduce speed immediately and keep a positive delta.
1 lap. I slowed down way too much. My delta's over a second.
Virtual safety car is ending. Maintain your pace until the green flag. VSC ending. Wait for green. Okay, clear. Yellow flag. Caution, caution, yellow flags ahead. No overtaking through the caution zone. Be careful until you see the greens.
My left sides are in the 40s now. Shit, I lost a full second to Vettel on that VSC. I was so paranoid about being in the red when it ended. Ooh, Vettel's entering the pits.
Push now.
Fucking Russell, come on.
radius is 11.4 seconds.
I wish I knew what compound Vettel and Hamilton were on. I'm such a pussy when it comes to entering the pits. I was like a good, 20 or 30 meters away from the entrance when I turned on my limiter and just put it into second gear.
That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops.
Okay, Vettel's on the hards as well. Almost had a moment with Sainz coming out of the pits. I just came out of the pits and just made myself as wide as possible. I should have let him go, because he was basically, I think he's on his in-lap now. But I decided I wanted to stay in front. Didn't want to risk any broken wing pieces. Whoop, I just cut a corner. Turn one, went right across the grass. Right across the grass. But didn't get a warning for it.
Stupid fucking game.
Yep. Just turned in a little bit too soon. And nothing. Definitely not gonna do it again, but it's ridiculous how much you can get away with regular and how little you can get away with strict. It's like one extreme to the other. You might even be able to see my tire tracks in the grass in turn one. And if you see one ridiculously deep into the grass, yeah, it was me. Yeah, I was prepared to stay out a lap longer just in case Vettel and Hamilton stayed out. But they went in actually a lap earlier than I was. Scheduled, I mean. And so I just went in on my normal time. Son of a bitch. Forgot to turn off my alarms. At least it wasn't the one with the music. Quickest way to get a strike. shit.
Caution, caution.
Someone just pulled off. Ooh, it was a Mercedes. Bottas, I believe, is now out of the race. We didn't even get a notification that he was out. Or at least I didn't on my screen.
No, I saw it.
Unless it did pop up and I just didn't see it. Which is entirely possible. I'm at the point of the race now where things start to distract me and I start losing concentration. Because normally at this point in a race, I've paused it to give my eyes a rest. But I can't in a league race. I'm gonna have to push through. Like I'm getting closer and closer to cutting corners and I gotta stop doing that. Oh boy. I start getting close enough to you, but then I make a mistake and the approaching back marker thing goes away. So I don't know if I'm staying far enough away that you're going to get a warning or a penalty, and I don't want that to happen. I just keep making mistakes the closer I get. Holy shit. You've got to watch the footage of me approaching your car. Your car was swerving from one side of the track to the other. Then it red X'd and then got all the way over to the right. I had no idea who I was like which
Jesus.
thing to follow. It was, oh man. I just stayed on my my path and hoped the game wouldn't screw me. Now, if you could hold up Vettel and Hamilton, that would be great, but to the point where you're almost about to get a penalty, but don't. Just a little teammate helping teammates. So right now, my back tires feel like they're sliding, but I'm only at 21 and 17%. I don't know why it starts feeling like that. Unless I'm just getting anxious and I'm changing my rhythm, which is entirely possible. There's still 10 laps to go at the line. Oh, Hamilton overtook Vettel for second. Let's hope they continue to battle back and forth like that.
To the car behind is 10.2 seconds. They're on old hards. Their tyres are 12 laps old. The time last lap was at 1:29.2.
For some reason, it just flashed on my screen that Vettel was a lap down. Oh, what happened?
Virtual safety car deployed.
Turn
Slow
12.
down and maintain a positive delta. Virtual safety car is deployed.
On my route.
It's been giving me some worries the last couple of laps. I've been slowing right down for it. Well, not right down, but enough that the car doesn't dance on me when I clip a curb, which I'm wont to do.
VSC ending, we're going green. Maintain positive delta until the green flags. The track is clear. Green flag.
Holy shit, Hamilton brought the lead down to 5 seconds. I was just getting distracted and just driving at like a stately pace. And then I see him on the same straight. Okay, get it together. 125 to go at the light, not the line. My best lap is a 127.1 even. Again with the completely rounded tenths of a second.
Be aware we expect the grip levels to start falling away soon.
Ooh, getting closer and closer to cutting that corner.
There's 5 laps of fuel remaining.
Yeah. Just seeing if I could do it on a used set of hards. Just barely did it, but did it nonetheless. Did you get a new Zippo recently, or?
I had this for a while.
Because I got one like last week.
You're managing it.
And I hear you clicking it, and I'm like, wait a minute. That would be weird if he got one like the same time I got one.
You know, I've had it for a couple months now. It's fairly new.
Yeah, I had one. It's matte black, and had like a small patch of metal that you can engrave your initials on. I've had that for like 20 some odd years, and it's been the worst Zippo lighter I've ever owned. Like it, yeah, it. I've had to send it back to get the mechanism fixed and replaced. Like if I did that, have you seen oh, what the hell was that movie? 4 Rooms or something like that, with Quentin Tarantino, Robert Rodriguez. It was the like an anthology movie, and
I don't
if
think I've seen it now.
oh well, there was a scene where one guy was so convinced that he could light his Zippo every single time that he bet his friend like, I don't know, I think like a huge sum of money and his finger that it would light up on the first one, and they got the bellboy to promise to chop the guy's finger off if it didn't light,
3 laps of fuel.
and the bellboy would get like 10 grand or something like that for doing it and cutting off his finger. And it took them a lot of convincing to get him to do it, but he finally did it. And so they're gonna start it, and the guy opens the Zippo, flicks it, doesn't flick. The bellboy chops the guy's finger off, takes his money, and starts to walk out of the room. And it's like, there's no way that my lighter would pass that test even if I gave it like 20 tries. It just was not a good lighter, even when they replaced the mechanism.
Is yours like the old flint and everything, or is it the butane?
Oh, flint, yeah, it was the flint. Even the new one I got is the flint with the lighter fluid. Yeah, it's a nice candy apple red too. I went with that instead of going for another black. Like, I wanted to get a Cubs World Series one, but the only one they had was the Nationals. I didn't think they'd still have any Cubs ones laying around from 2016. That would have been wishful thinking. But so I went with that one. It was only, I think, 34 Canadian. Wasn't all that expensive. I also got a scented candle, bourbon and spice. That stuff is, oh, that smells really good. Like, all you have to do is take the cap off the candle and you smell it. It smells really good. Makes my pigsty of a room smell nice.
This is your final lap of the race.
Oh, I was behind Russell. I should have just hung behind him until he got a penalty. Oh well.
Yeah, those Williams pissed me the fuck off tonight.
Yeah. I might do that to Grosjean because, well, I think anybody who watches these videos knows I don't like Grosjean, so I make a point to say it every single video that I guess, like, I fit it in. Holy shit, Hamilton's dropped my lead down to 4 seconds. It was as high as 8. I've just been like cruising around the last 5 laps. I guess he's pushing really hard. He's right behind Russell now.
Yeah.
3.8 seconds behind me now. It's a good thing this is the last lap, and I actually noticed on this lap, because if we had 4 more laps and I wasn't paying attention, he'd be right on my gearbox. And I can't even blame my worn tires. Like, they're at 40, 49 and 45 on the left side, 37 and 41 on the right. There's plenty of life in them. Oh shit, I got DRS for the first time in the race. Oh. Oh, you can see my helmet. Oh, I got bragging right. I just got a trophy. Yay. Look at this. Ah, cell phone. I'm glad we're done with Australia for another year. No offense to Australia or Albert Park, but I fucking hate this track now. I just absolutely do not like it. Just, yeah. Holy shit, the top 5 finished in their starting positions. Norris sneaks in there. Oh. Ooh, Ricardo got a warning for colliding with you. On lap 10. Damn.
Didn't even realize he hit me, but okay.
It's like, there's barely contact, and he gets a penalty, and I run into the back of Russell and get nothing, and he plows into you, and you get a grid penalty.
Yep.
Yeah. That's justice for you. Anywho, thanks for watching the video. Stay tuned for the next race in Bahrain. And I'm not even going to ask you to like and subscribe because, well, I just did. Shit. Yeah. Anywho, I'll catch you guys next time, and subscribe to Yeti's channel as well. Hell, subscribe to both of ours if you haven't already. We got that out of the way. All right. Peace, guys.